What is going on, chat, man? We are back, and today we are reacting to what do other NBA players think about LeBron James. This is highly anticipated, highly recommended. As you guys know, I'm the biggest LeBron fan, and we've been on a journey reacting to old NBA content, and I've been learning so much thanks to you guys. But with that being said, we just reacted to LeBron James's flop compilation, and we also reacted to why NBA fans don't like LeBron James. And that was crazy. You guys can go check that out on my channel. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. And if you guys are new to my channel, join the crew and hit the subscribe button, man. But let's get it. Yes, sir.
In today's video, we're gonna dive into the minds of NBA players to find out what LeBron James's teammates, opponents, and what NBA legends really think about LeBron James. Stick around until...
Do you guys think that these people think bad about him, or they think he's like very good? Like, let me know down below, because I'm very curious about that.
The end, because some of their takes are absolutely shocking. Let's get at it. First up with his opinion is Kevin Garnett. The prime of his career saw him play against Apex, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. Garnett explains that the Celtics never feared LeBron James.
What?
That up, all right? We broke LeBron, so get your ass out of here with that, all right? You understand?
They broke LeBron? What? Hold on. Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics broke LeBron, as in like they kept beating him so bad, he switched teams. I'm guessing that's what he means. Let me know down below.
How you got to Cleveland, how you got to Miami? The media and the league knew that they had an agenda in which we wasn't part of the agenda. You understand? Right.
Oh, wow.
And that's how they ended up winning that series. Yeah, I said it. Man, listen, let me say something to you. The C's, we didn't give a fuck about LeBron. We didn't fear LeBron, and we didn't think that he can beat all five of us. And that's how it felt.
Now just look at Garnett's eyes right there. I'm not a body language.
Bro, he is angry. Did the league cheat for LeBron, chat? Oh my god. Did the NBA cheat for LeBron?
But that is the look of a man who is really bringing home the point of just how upset he is. That in his opinion, as a Hall of Fame NBA player, what got LeBron past the Celtics in 2012 was a league agenda more than it was any individual effort by LeBron James. Muggsy Bogues is an NBA veteran who had a 10-year career and played against peak Michael Jordan and an emerging Kobe Bryant. Here he notes that, unlike MJ, LeBron has not worked on his fundamentals.
LeBron can't shoot free throw. I don't say. Let me take it. I'm not saying that he can't shoot free throw. He's not a great free throw shooter. I love LeBron, but when
Dang. I'm a big LeBron fan, and I have to admit, yeah, he's not a good free throw shooter, but he can make them though.
it comes to the game of basketball and the skill set of the game of basketball, that's where it separates from a guy like MJ and a guy like LeBron in terms of the skill set. Michael had no deficiency fundamentally. He was one of the most fundamentally sound guys that ever played the game.
This makes sense when we look at LeBron's overall game in 2025, which increasingly seems to be the king steamrolling toward the basket or jacking up a three-pointer with a complete lack of footwork and at times clumsy ball handling. Kyrie Irving shared this same thought years ago in this clip told by former NBA player Brendan Haywood. He notes that LeBron got his dribble picked off, which cost the Cavs a chance to win a game against the Spurs, and Kyrie noted that day that part of the Kings game was lacking.
We're playing against the Spurs. I think Kyrie's out that game. And Bron tried to go behind the back. Ginobili picks him for the game. And he said it loud enough so people on the bench could hear. He was just talking to me, but he truly meant it. He said, man, Bron's got to get me in the offseason work on his handle. Like, what? But he meant, but he didn't.
What? He really said that to LeBron? Hey, that's crazy. Because I don't think even Jordan ever experienced that. Jordan grinded everything of his, like everything on a basketball court. He tried to get good at everything.
I mean no harm, but that's how he viewed it. Like, yo, like bro need to come work with me real quick.
Yeah.
And me, being the incredible YouTuber that I am, took a few minutes of research and I found the video of LeBron getting stripped. Turns out it was by Duncan and Ginobili ran out the clock, but still. And just to remind you all, this was 2014-2015 LeBron. Prime LeBron. First team All-NBA LeBron. Fresh off the Miami Heat, coming back to Cleveland with something to prove LeBron. It turns out Kyrie Irving wasn't wrong. Ron Artest's career spanned through LeBron James' rise to superstardom, Michael Jordan's time with the Wizards. He even got to play with Kobe Bryant and got his chip on the 2010 Lakers. He was an elite defender, winning the 2004 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. After years of playing against and with all three GOAT candidates, Ron World Peace, or whatever the hell his name is today, is more than qualified to share his opinion on who was the toughest one to guard.
Let me ask you this question. Who was a tougher cover, Michael Jordan or Kobe?
Oh, you got to throw LeBron in there.
And LeBron.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got to throw LeBron.
All right. Out of those three, yeah.
Out of those
I
three,
don't throw LeBron, but Michael.
Yeah.
Michael still the toughest cover.
You got to throw LeBron.
What? Wow. This is crazy to me, chat.
In there, but Michael.
Yeah.
Who's the toughest? Kobe, Michael. Throw LeBron in there, okay? And LeBron, Michael. I hear you.
Do you understand what I'm saying, D?
Allen Iverson needs no introduction. A top 50 all-time NBA player, he was the original AI. And he played at his peak against Apex MJ, Mamba, and the King.
He was so different to where it was like, Phil, I want the assignment. You know what I mean? Take Fisher off him, I want the assignment. I've never seen nobody as competitive like him, but Mike. That's it. When people talk about, you know, your favorite players and the best players in the world, you know, I say Mike and I say Kobe.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And then everybody else.
And this speaks to James's level.
That is crazy. No one ever has a LeBron up there with Kobe or Jordan. I'm just realizing that, like, they never do. That means a lot. Because if AI played in 3 eras, that tells a lot, man.
Level of competitiveness, or more appropriately, lack thereof. Kobe and MJ just had that dog in them, and they weren't nice guys. They were competitive to a fault. And LeBron James, for whatever reason, is not. NBA legend Charles Barkley sums this point up here as he describes LeBron as, again, being a nice guy and not a killer like Mike and Kobe were.
I think it's lazy to get into the LeBron and Michael thing.
Yeah.
But they both extraordinary. But I've never seen a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. I always use this analogy because I don't even put LeBron above Kobe. I say, but the difference.
Wow. Like, like every time I'm getting proved wrong. I thought he was gonna have LeBron a little bit higher this time. You know, it's Charles Barkley. He's in ESPN and everything, you know. But no, not even. He doesn't even have him over Kobe. That's crazy.
The difference is LeBron's a nice guy. Nobody ever said that shit about Michael and Kobe. No, and they're like, yo, man, these dudes out here trying to kill people. And I always tell people that's the difference in my opinion. I said, man, Michael and Kobe, they're mean guys. They're gonna kick your ass and tell you about it the whole time. But LeBron's a great player, but he's a really nice man.
Yeah, like that makes sense. Yeah, LeBron is a nice guy. That's actually a good thing, though.
That's the difference.
And you know what? LeBron being a nice guy is perfectly fine. He's still carved out a top 20 career for himself as a nice guy. The problem is that the King, ESPN, and
Top 20 career? You are tripping. You are tripping.
and the Clutch Sports Mafia push out the narrative that he is the greatest of all time, and that is just insulting to real sports fans. Guys, I really need some subscribers, and I'm on my way to 1,000. And really, I'm not gonna lie, I'd like to get paid for this. So can you help a brother out, please? Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and all that. George Karl, a former NBA head coach with 2 decades of experience on the bench, doesn't believe that LeBron is even in the top 10 right now. Of course, you'll never hear that kind of truth coming from the talking heads and the bald-headed creatures like this thing that work at ESPN. Silver is not a player, but he's been the NBA commissioner since 2014. Let's hear what he has to say when comparing MJ to LeBron.
Who is your coach? Who is your player, best player of all time? Michael Jordan. And don't call LeBron.
Adam Silver said that? Adam Silver. The Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, said that. God, LeBron, bro, we're taking so much L's right now. Okay, not me, but you're taking so much L's right now.
And at the end, it sounds like even he doesn't want the Clutch Sports fans pulling up on him. Hey, you can follow me on X for even more unhinged takes coming out every day. NBA and playground legend Stephon Marbury correctly points out that MJ never airballed a free throw.
To expand your game and become a much better three-point shooter.
Wait, is that like an actual proven fact? Jordan never airballed a free throw? If that actually is, that is actually insane. Genuinely, like his whole career, never. He always hit rim. Pfft. What?
But he's got to get better at that. You can't airball a free throw.
And let's check out this next quote from another Celtics legend, Paul Pierce. And I think this one is especially telling. With the exception of his first year on the Lakers, every year of LeBron's career since 2010, he has been surrounded by a super team. And his need to be surrounded by great talent at all times really needs to be considered as part of his legacy. How about a quote from LeBron's current teammate, Anthony Davis, regarding his thoughts on LeBron passing MJ for the most 30-point games.
As a Chicago kid, do you have any thoughts about LeBron passing Michael Jordan for the most 30-point games?
Yeah, it bothers me.
What? Hold on, that's his teammate. That's his past teammate. How could he say that about him? Anthony Davis? What?
But took him 7 more seasons.
It's kind of brutal because, I mean, LeBron was probably in that very locker room while he was saying that. And here's TNT host and NBA legend Charles Barkley again, pointing out the same thing, that it took LeBron 7 more years to get to as many 30-point games as MJ.
To not have passed Michael in 30-point games, and he's played, I think he's on year 20, right? And I said, that's an incredible stat. That he's still behind Michael and he's played 7 years longer.
That is actually crazy, chat. 7 years longer and
it's blue. You got to admit that's an interesting factoid.
And finally, we have a tweet by Ron Harper, a 5-time NBA champion who in the mid-1990s altered his entire game to become a stalwart perimeter defensive stopper and joined the late 90s Bulls as an integral part of 3 championship teams. He then played the same exact role on the Kobe Shaq Lakers teams, picking up 2 more rings. So when a pro Lakers account tweeted this and Harper replied with this, I mean, that LOL speaks volumes. It's not an emoji face laughing, and it's not a capital LOL. That lowercase LOL is the most dismissive variety. It comes from a player who has spent years on the court with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Ron Harper prepared for games with them, went to war with them, and reached the pinnacle of his craft with them 5 times. That low effort LOL.
Chad, we gotta talk about this. That was a big sigh, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this at all, genuinely. Like, these this is true. Like, people genuinely have Jordan and Kobe over him all the time. It's a reoccurring thing. It's like, it's actually facts. Hey, I'm I have no words. At least you guys know that I'd react to anything, you know what I'm saying? But chat, this is the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for recommending me this video and recommend me some more. But with that being said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man, and I'll catch y'all next time. Yes, sir.